Okay, local fair time, and we've got some old tractors here. Of course, you got your John Deere 50 and the very first Minneapolis Moldings I've ever seen in person. 335. I was really interested in a 445 before I, or was it 435? Before I got the Super A. In hindsight, I wish I'd gotten Minneapolis Molding. Got a John Deere 420 crawler, and got a Super A up there on the hill. I need to scope out and see how they've got this one restored. Of course, you got your Deeres and your Fords. Your looks like 8Ns. I think there's a Workmaster. Yeah, Workmaster 2 and so they got black headlights. It looks like they used to be red. This is an interesting little setup. On my Super A, if you remember, I did a video. These holes don't look like they do much of anything. I'll have to go back and look, but they don't look to be anywhere near solid. And these holes up here, instead of being like this, are like this. They're inverted. I'm curious, is that a difference between tractors? I don't know where that came from. It's also worth noting they've got a little step installed. I really would like to have one of those myself. They say Super A, but they've gotten all of the hydraulics removed. If it is in fact a Super A. Probably need to replace the little bushing on mine because their steering wheel doesn't have anywhere near the play. I really need to talk to them to see about how to tighten up the PTO shaft engagement. Got a little John Deere H here. Love to have one of these days. Not a whole lot of red tractors this year. Another straight A is right down here. Oh, another mini mow. Usually they have these all kind of grouped together as I go down this hill. It's been raining all day. Never seen a Farmall 806 or a Super M. Played on used to have an H. It was my great-grandfather's when I was a kid. And of course, it got sold because it was block was cracked and everything else. So here's just a straight old A. That looks an awful lot like that one up on the hill. Of course, it's got the 4 holes here, and that still looks a little bit more beefy than what I got. Their headlights are red. I probably, when I take the headlights apart on mine, I will redo them in red. I'm not entirely sure that other one is a Super A. Just off the cuff. Yeah. Got a few cool little tractors. John Deere G. One of these days I definitely want to get one of those. That's just a quick little walk around. Don't know how much you can hear me. I've got a thing of egg cartons. I'm running to the poultry show to drop them off. Hopefully to get exchanged for some fresh eggs. Later.